Do you have the same tanks as well as first game, or?
I'm not completely sure as I can't see them just yet. I'm assuming they probably set them, but we'll see in a second here once I can bring up the spec HUD. 56 and 25, I do believe those are correct. I mean, Sir is admin on both of these servers that we've been on,
Yeah.
so that would make sense that they're set.
First, it's a charger, jockey, boomer, and a smoker, so pretty decent. Everyone. It's going in, charger, barely missing, jockey, get shot out as well, so smoker. 0 damage going out from Euonym. Yeah, pretty nice shot down there from Miracle Wipe.
Yeah, that was actually really close to a death charge. If he did actually land, he had the angle set up. As you saw him just zip right off of the actual boardwalk, going back to safe from Nick going for the crown here. Does land it. Nice crown there by Nick, aka Hornchin. And the tank woke up in the hands of Euonym Knock. That seemed a little earlier than the tank on the other server. I wonder if they actually did set them or if they opted not to.
Yeah. I think they didn't set it up like last time. Well,
yeah, because the tank on the last server spawned when they went into the little short alley inside the bar.
came in a bit late, so I'm not sure where it spawned in from game 1.
Well, they're not forced to set the tank spawns if neither team asks for it, so I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. I didn't see any real talk going out about it, but I was also really paying attention to it. But regardless, we're going to tank up in the hands of Knock for Euonym. And let's see if they actually elect to go in with this or if they're going to go for a hit for a swap to Roof.
Silver just sat this jockey there with tank not doing anything, so I guess they just want to have a better setup. Might go in with the boomer as well. We're setting up on the ledge here on the roof. Get an arc boom. Knock is second control, so he has to commit any second.
Indeed, he does. Down to 45% rate. Now down to 35. He has to go ahead and move right in. Right now he does just that. Goes in. Boomer gets popped immediately, though, so that's one SI out of the picture. Ellis gets one punch in his face. Hunter and Smoker working away, and they do secure a double gap there, but Tank's going to go ahead and take the Nick, or the Pole Survivor, but Knock is going to get killed off here. He doesn't have really much anything else going for him. He will at least get that one in cap, but that will be all she wrote, unfortunately.
Also not shutdown, but Miracle, watching out for the arc boom there, we're really smart there, and yeah. Some punches there, but nothing serious, just an in cap.
Indeed,
Pretty good right now.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. That was a really nice pop there by Coach on the Boomer right off the bat to shut it down. That's why I'm always very hesitant at going with boomers in that area, because it's kind of hard to actually land a boom unless you're on something, or if you're on one of the roofs, one of the ventilation shafts or something, so that you can actually spawn behind something and not get popped immediately upon spawning, as we just saw with that boomer. But regardless, we'll be moving into the next hit here.
If I go, you guys
Looks like it's the Hunter, Boomer, Jockey, and a Charger, so a nice free one for the SI. In the alleyway. We're starting to set up on the roof for an arc boom again. They're just taking their sweet time on this.
Yeah, I don't blame them for taking it slow here, because as we saw in the last game, they took a lot of damage from this hit last game. But there we go.
By Reyna. I just missed spawn completely, like off, like he just missed spawn. I just got shut down by Reyna with his Skeet. Yeah, Boomer landed a nice boom, but yeah, nothing has landed, so it's pretty much useless right there. This should be almost safe, I think. They might have an attack there, the Charger.
Yeah, this should definitely be safe. And that Charger might be able to go for a rocket spawn in here, trying to make something happen here. He does throw it himself in there, not going to find anything. That might delay it for the next set of songs. Indeed, it does. Smoking and pulling the back on a Coach here. Hunter looking for a target, does find out onto Nick. The car is also shot. Nick is actually bathing inside the spit. Hornshin taking a lot of damage to the direct damage bonus of the survivors as well. So that's a little bit of a misplay on his part to eat that and then get common locked like that. But nonetheless, they will be able to make the safe and with a decent health bonus, actually, a 380. So 680 points for the first map for Team Miracle Wipe.
Around the same they had in game 1 as well, around that same bonus, yeah, but the team could have helped them there by shooting the comms. They didn't help him there, he just got common locked and just took a lot of spit there.
Yeah, and for those of you, I think this is the first time you've actually casted on the channel. For those of the viewers that might not know much about you, maybe give them a bit of a rundown of your past teams and you know, placings.
I'm a long-time L4D2 player. I was playing, I don't know, in teams like Dynasty and Bad Time. We were like second place in the Watch L4D tournament, if anyone knows. Yeah, we're playing also the custom campaign tournament. We're one of the teams who beat NV as well. It's a small accomplishment, but yeah. I think most people know me from Dynasty during Watch L4D or from the Golden Connected from the second custom campaign tournament.
Indeed. I'm just making sure that you guys do know, just so you guys know that he's not some random player. He's actually a very high distinguished player. But there we go with a double cap, triple cap actually happening with that jockey latching onto Rochelle. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Euonym here with that first hit. Obviously no spitter, so there won't be a huge brunt of damage, but still with that trot gap happening, the clears had to go out and the damage did manage to tick up. And Coach is having a rough time with these common in the back.
This is a nice chip around on all the survivors. Shit. Was going for the remote and getting it as well. That was close there.
That was a hell of a whip by Silver. The witch did like a 90-degree freaking turn on him, but Hunter going for a bit of a distraction here, and I'll let you go back with what you're saying.
Tanks up in the hands of Atreyu. Hunter just has to jump around, takes a small amount of chip, just going for sack. He's going in right now. Getting shut down pretty much.
Reloading.
Yeah. Euonym needs to survive this tank with decent health at least, because if they get wiped here, it looks pretty grim for them.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty rough tank here for Euonym. Once again, we're going to see those instances of the long arms going out by the tank here. Not so much because he's actually the one lagging, but because the serves are, so the hitbox is kind of rubber band back and forth a little bit. And just so you guys know in chat as well, I do have a co-cast, once again it's Dina, but unfortunately I don't have any graphic really made up for him because his first time casting on here is kind of impromptu, so I don't have a real cast avatar for him. But regardless, we'll see the tank in the hands of Betrayer here for Miracle White, pushing into the survivors now. Survivors both, or three of them at least, backing up towards the safe. I'm going to go ahead and get a corner here on the Nick, pushing him up against the fat sound. Going to get a makeshift or an in-cap out onto him with that corner. And that will be an in-cap out to him. Actually, I thought I hit him off the bridge maybe. But Charger going ham with the punch down to Coach. Coach having a hard time getting through the doorway. This tank bringing the car towards
Rochelle. Oh, that was close.
Indeed it was. Atreyu will get killed off now, though, but that will be two in-caps coming out from Atreyu. That was very close. If that jockey actually held Rochelle just next to the car, that tank could have gotten that in-cap, and as you mentioned, possibly the kill even.
He was close to the car, but still did the right decision going in the alleyway, so he couldn't get hit by the car. Yeah, pretty good tank there by Miracle. Almost having the wipe, but they had almost two cap there, almost tri cap there. Charger barely missing, but pretty good damage.
Indeed, there's a nice double boom happening out. Now Coach is the only unboom survivor. Looking for the clear there. He does find out onto Rochelle, so good play by him. Now getting the skeet out on the Hunter is Coach as well. And Rochelle, obviously, once again, freed from that smoker, will be able to continue moving through the map here with their teammates. And they're going to be one hit away from the safe room, I do believe. And it's probably going to be an alarm car hit.
Bonus is still around 300, so they're pretty close to Miracle White's bonus. They just gotta kill the next tech pretty cleanly, and they should be fine. We'll be behind by around 80, 90 points. Next tag is the Charger Jockey, Spitter, and a Boomer, so not the greatest hit for Miracle White, but they can still do something with it. Pre-spawning on the alarm car there. Just jumping on the roof, trying to bleed to survive as much as possible.
Indeed, so Atreyu's going to look for this cheeky boom. There's no real way for the stars to pop him without also sending off the alarm car. That is the whole trap being set here by the SI. Jockey having a hard time getting out of there, taking a lot of chip here actually. He does eventually make his way out, but not before being killed up by Ellis. There's the boom out on him. Charger latching onto him out on the outside, away from the stars. Now Boomer waddles his way in towards the alarm car, and now the stars can back up to the end of the street and shoot that Boomer without sending off the alarm car.
I still get like a 25 damage on the health bonus there with getting the slam, so still good damage going out. We're going for the delay, but this should be safe from. Just Rene getting a spawn time, maybe? Let's see. He's going in. Actually getting this wall, wow. That's nice damage again on Coach there, wow. Shot from Rochelle, that's a lot of damage in the Euonym there.
Yeah, that was really unexpected as well. As a second here coming out from your voice. Smoker looking for a pull outside of the safe on the start. Not going to find it. They do shut the door, kill the Smoker as well. And they're going to make it with a 208 health bonus. So we'll see actually Miracle Wipe still extending their lead coming to this game. I mean, they're only up by like 60 points coming out of the past game. So now you're going to add another 72 on top of that. And they're still in the lead, but once again, it's only by like 150 or so.
250 overall, which is like basically one map. Can change on one map, like if one team gets the wipe and the other team makes safe room, it's the difference already gone.
That was really unexpected how that happened, and actually I see 45 degrees in chat. How you doing, babe? I haven't seen her in Twitch chat in a while. I know she watches, but she doesn't really talk much.
Be lurking more than talking, I guess.
So it's actually quite surprising. A lot of people say that my chat's very toxic and all people do is like, crap talk and stuff. But I usually have a lot of viewers that literally just sit there and watch, which I think is a compliment that they're actually just entertained with literally just watching the game. I think that if you have a very active chat, it's normally because people are needing more interaction or something more entertaining. That's my theory at least. That's why even if you watch like bigger streamers like Summit 1G and stuff, their chats aren't going completely nuts even though they have like thousands of subs. It's somewhat tame.
Like if you have like a highlight here with like an epic attack, chat just goes like OMG what the fuck all the time, and it's pretty fun to watch it with it.
Yeah, that's when everyone like starts talking when a big hit happens. Other than that, everyone's actually relatively quiet in my chat. So I actually like my chat. I think my channel's a great bunch of people. I love you guys in essence. 45 will kick your butt.
Yeah, still a pretty close game overall till now. Like, both teams are doing pretty good work on SI and the Survivor part. Some ups and downs as well. I'm just waiting for Trio and Renee to ready up, and then we're good to go for the second map.
Indeed, we will be. And it's, once again, it's still a really close game. Oh god, now Sir's pulling out the clock ticking. For you guys that don't know, Miracle Wipe kind of started getting a little antsy when the first game was about to start because Euonym was having a hard time finding where Nock went. He was in the server, but he went AFK, and Miracle Wipe was like, "Come on, guys, we gotta hurry this up." And so now Sir is pulling the opposite here.
Heated conversation going on. It's her sounding a bit pissed at Miracle Wipe there from the move to the first game. Yeah. I guess Serge is busy, he wants to play more Overwatch.
He probably has it open on his like second monitor or something. I wouldn't put it past him.
I bet you, I bet $5 on that, seriously.
Kiss Me Block should really put up a global scoreboard or show the total score at least once every round. That's a little harder to do. I understand why you'd want that because it would show obviously the overall score between the two games. What I could do is I could make a score or a command that my mods could change, and they could add up the score from all the games put together for you guys in chat, and then you guys just like type !! scores, and then it would like give the updated scores as long as the mods update it. That's pretty much the best way I could think of doing it. I could even update it from my phone, I guess, so I don't have to alt-tab out.
Also, the admins on the servers can like set scores at the first map from the first game, would help a lot of people as well, to see how close the game is.
Yeah, they could do that too, but then that means that like the actual players have to call that and stuff, and they barely remember to tag up. So I don't feel too safe with that. But regardless, we are going live here with the first half of the second map. Obviously, Team Euonym still on the SI trailing by around 250 points at the current time, behind Miracle Wipe, who are actually still up even on their home server right now, and actually won out on the first server, which was Euonym's home server.
First attack is a Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, and Jockey, so decent to do going up for this attack. Boomer setting up behind the van, tank's going in. Jockey's getting shut down completely. Boomer going in, get this single boom. Nice DP there from Dawkins on the Hurricane and this Death Spit as well. Good amount of damage on the Hurricane, dropping him towards 60 HP area.
Yeah, that was actually really nice, as you mentioned. Hornshin taking a lot of damage here, and now Coach is actually still common locked here, as the survivors are just leaving him behind. Nick now comes back, Rochelle even coming back a little bit, but Alice was way separated up front there. Now even he's forced to actually roll back here a little bit. Charger coming in for a charge, whiffing it onto Coach and Nick, though, and that's going to be one heavy SI down, so that's very unfortunate for the SI. He was kind of a little too antsy there. Boom looking for a spawn in the back, does get the spawn, but no boom out onto Rochelle or Coach, who were the last two in the back there. But Hunter Jockey,
optimistic Boomer there by Dawkins there.
Ooh, that Hunter started moonwalking midair. But tank coming up in the hands of Master Silver for Euonym, and he's gonna get to play that long rock tank.
Don't have war rooms, right?
No, we do not.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go for the line tank over here. Next tank's up for the tank. We have a smoker, hunter, and a boomer. It's going in right now. We'll go get in the pull, getting clear instantly. Single boom going out. Rock's going in, getting shut down. Hunter going for the DP there, but just fails to bounces on the wall there. Just chipped and just actually lands there on the tree for a second, but yeah, almost no damage going out. Silver taking small amounts of chip there as well.
Indeed, trying to get those cheeky little curve rocks, or hitbox rocks, I should say, out on the survivor. As he almost landed that one onto Ellis, but Ellis, too aware of what he was going for, managing to back up and keep himself safe. Another rock being launched out towards Ellis, not going to find that one as well. If he actually aimed for Coach instead, he'd probably be hitting those hitbox rocks, because Coach didn't move at all.
Tech's going in right now. Smoker getting cleared instantly. Charlie getting shut down. Rock's going in right now. Getting skeeted. Yeah, nice shot down there by Minecraft. They're doing a pretty good job. Silver already on second control, so he has to commit with the next tech. They're pushing forward. I don't know if they know if he's that low on control there.
Yeah,
nice amount of chip going out.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably aware that his rage is somewhat low. They've been LSing quite well throughout the course of this tank, and he's actually still down on 45% rage now, and still second pass. Boomer spawning up, gets a single boom out on a Coach here, but this tank's going to be forced to commit here with this horde, which is currently all spawning up in the background, I believe, as I hear it behind the tank. Tank in the hands of his master, Silva, yet again, going to commit towards the survivors, getting a quick corner out on a Coach here, going to push him up against the wall, but he is able to walk around it. And now he has to turn his attention to someone else. Not able to find any corners just yet. Jockey, Charger both working their way in. Only Jockey finding a target, though. Charger missing his target onto Ellis. And this tank is really just stuck now with nowhere to really go.
But missed a lot of punches there. Like, could have maybe gotten in kept there. Well, I said that to him, but he could have landed, I think, 1 or 2 more punches there. He whiffed sometimes.
This will work.
Yeah, Miracle still looking in good shape. Only taking 1 ink. They can rush the event, and they still have bonus of 700 still, so pretty good looking from Miracle Wipe till now.
Reload.
Yeah, they have actually a really, really nice health bonus as it stands post-tank. We have to see Euonym really break something special out here to actually be able to crack down on them. So, Team Miracle White pushes them away through the event now. The first alleyway. Boomer goes out onto Alice. Here comes the first hit. Hunter obliterated, though. Spit has nothing to work. The Jockey as well being shut down. And that's going to be Miracle Wipe acing that hit. Not a shred of damage coming out. And Nick will be greeted by Rochelle on the other side of that Spit. And the Survivors will quickly make their way through the event to the button, but they're going to have to take at least 1 more hit before actually being able to press it.
Miracle Wipe looking really solid on the Survivors right now. Really dealing with this eye pretty good as well. Like, they're not taking a lot of damage from this eye hit, apart from the tank.
Yeah, they're playing some amazing Survivor play. I mean, once again, Team Liechtenstein, or not even Liechtenstein, now known as pretty much Miracle Wipe, really well known for their Survivor play. They were a very strong team. There's a charge out under a shell, though, but nothing to follow it up. Hunter obliterated there by Nick, though. These skeets are relentless by Hornshin and his company. And there's just nothing that Euonym can seem to do to get things moving for them in their positive direction. They're just being shut down attack after attack.
I just landed the 10 damage against the wall, but nothing more. Like, they're just killing the side pretty well right there. Event's off, door should be open any second, and we do have a witch up ahead, if I'm correct. Yeah, there is a witch up ahead. Could be another important attack for Euonym. Yeah, they wasted their attack. This could mean that Miracle Wipe could rush for the witch, because they only have a boomer and a spitter, so they have no capper.
The only way I can see this actually still working out for them is if they manage to B-hop that boomer into the face of the Survivors and kind of hold them off here. There is a single boom going out to Nick, as it did proxy onto him, I do believe. But other than that, there's nothing, like you said, except for the spitter up. But there are the spawns coming up now, and they have a Charger and a Hunter. There is some big hitters that you want for this Witch. But it looks like Team Miracle Wipe...
Miracle Wipe was trying to wait out the event, which is a smart decision, because they still have pretty good health, and they only have really bleeding. And the horde should be like halfway done right now, maybe even more, so... Pretty good decision there by Miracle Wipe.
Yeah, they probably have like another 15 seconds max of horde, and then it should be over. It looks like there's going to be a boomer up on the scaffolding though behind them. It looks like they're going to try and throw in this hit here. I don't think that's the best move, because this horde's almost over. There was a boom though, add on to 2 Survivors. Nick and Rochelle both being boomed. Charger and Hunter are not spawned just yet. So
they're just trying to delay, just trying to get a try cap for the Witch. Oh, actually, Hunter just getting skied by Rainier there. Nice ski there by Rainier. Him is just, yeah, doing different stuff right now. Like, everyone's going 1 by 1. Should be an easy Witch for Miracle Wipe.
Here comes a Witch Crown, though. Charger managed to land, but not before Coach can scoop up that Witch Crown. And that jockey as well not having any luck. Miracle Wipe is just playing very dominant survivor play so far in this round. They have literally landed in the past 4 hits. They've landed all 4 skeets on the Hunter. There has been 0 interaction with that Hunter for the SI.
It's gonna be safe for them because they only have a smoker up. Ones are coming up just right now with a boomer, spitter, and a charger. Getting popped, smoker getting killed instantly. Charger getting shot down. Wow. He just didn't even peek out and just died instantly. Yeah. Just smoker alive should be safe for him.
Miracle Wipe is definitely feeling it, and this seems like a totally different beast from what we saw in the previous games in the tournament, whereas Miracle Wipe is losing some very lower ranked teams, but now they're keeping up with Euonym, and they're doing very well, and they're going to be able to make that safe with a massive health bonus of 496 for the round. That's basically half of the available health bonus in the score right now for them.
Euonym really has to copy that performance right there from Miracle Wipe, otherwise I don't see them coming back on this game. If they get wiped, it will be devastating for Euonym here.
Oh yeah, and I mean, once again, you have to come back from the last game, which was virtually tied, so you might as well just completely X out that first game. But that doesn't matter because Miracle Wipe is playing so dominantly in this game that even if you just completely X out the first game, Miracle Wipe is in a very demanding lead right now, in a very, demanding position as well. They're kicking ass, to say the least.
This win is important for Miracle Wipe because they're on 2-3 at the moment, so if they win they will be 3-3, and they could, if they win the next round as well, they could be 4-3 and maybe win a tiebreaker. Depends how the scores are. That's pretty important for Miracle Wipe to win this, because if they lose it, they're pretty much out.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much do or die for both of these teams, unfortunately, as they're both sitting at, I believe, a record of 3-2. So whoever ends up losing this game is going to be, unfortunately, dropped to a 3-3 record, which means the best that they could do after next week is a 4-3 record, as you mentioned, which puts you in a position for a tiebreaker shot at the top 16. But you really want to win this week and next week to secure that 5-2 position, that record, and obviously secure that spot in the top 16. Which, once again, if you get a 5-2 record, you're guaranteed a spot in the top 16 pretty much. But there's a boomer trying to rocket in here for Miracle Wipe, not gonna find it. Uzi being pushed back towards the cop car by the jockey and Hunter. Jockey didn't land. Hunter pushing Master Silver down into the spit, and that's actually a decent amount of damage, around 30 damage coming out there on the Team Euonym from Miracle Wipe after that first hit.
Small amounts of chip damage going out with every survivor there. Just a good amount of damage for the 2-2 there. But yeah, if I recall correctly, Miracle Wipe isn't 3-2, they're 2-3, so they have to win to even have a chance of getting into the playoffs, if I'm correctly. A double check on that.
Wait, a Miracle Wipe 2-3?
Yeah, I think so.
I could have sworn these were 3-2, but yeah, we could check that later after the game, I guess. If that is the case, then they're basically just playing for a tiebreaker, unfortunately. But tank coming up now in the hands of Rini for Miracle Wipe. I have a feeling that Dina is currently actually checking on that. And no rocks coming out as of just yet that have landed, though, unfortunately. So let's see what Miracle Wipe can make happen with this tank. There's some really nice tanks that have been able to play out in this area. I remember one which was on Table Flip, I do believe, in EQ number 4. It was a hell of a tank. He landed a lot of rocks. I forget who it was exactly from Table Flip, but they did very well with this tank in this area. But regardless, we'll see the tank taking actually quite a bit of chip, down 1,000 HP already.
Must be none other than purple, and I can confirm that Miracle Wipe is 2-3, so they really have to win this match to even have a chance for the playoffs.
Yeah, that's actually very unfortunate for them, and that means Euonym is 3-2 though, right?
That's true. That's true.
Oh, okay. So I got one of them right. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're both 3-2. But I guess I just didn't look at the score for Miracle Wipe. But here's some attack. Jockey gets level or killed off. Charger whisk completely. Smoker does land a pull out on Coach, but it gets killed off just as well. And that will be the end of that hit as well.
Rock landed on Dawkins also. Rena's getting his rage back, so yeah. Taking a good amount of chip, but yeah, they're slowly chipping away the survivors, so. Just have to push forward right now, which is a good decision, because yeah. The first rock back there is pretty bad, and they have to wait out way more time there. Yeah. Tank should be second rage right now, and might have to commit with the Smoker, Boomer, and a Hunter. Pretty decent setup for the tank.
Yeah, and he's going to be forced to commit here. 85% rage left, obviously, with that second pass. Goes in and hits a dumpster through the doorway towards ours. Lands a long arm out onto Coach. Somehow that landed. Proxy out on one side. Well, winds back a rock. Nails it at Nick's face. And now he's going to go and make his way over towards Alice. Now able to find it. Coach was pulled there for a second by the smoker. Hunter latching onto Nick there, though. And there's going to be another rock crashing down. Oh, no, it actually whiffs onto Coach. And now Rini being pushed down behind the baggage. That was actually a really nice take there by Euonym for what it was. I mean, there was quite a bit of damage, but they were sitting pretty high up on the health bonus as it was. And they're sitting now at a 722 health bonus. So they can actually come back this round and pretty much tie it up if they keep this health bonus going to safe room.
Yeah, they have still the full damage bonus. And if they if they don't take any incap, then they should be fine because they will have the whole damage bonus already. That's like 25% of the whole bonus from the map.
Indeed, so if they can just keep their heads above the water and keep that health bonus as a buffer between themselves and the damage bonus, they can be in a pretty good position. Boom, looking for Boom down here into Alley. Charger whiffs onto Alice. Rise gets leveled there by Coach as well, and Alice pushes forward to take care of the SI at the front of the alley. Boomer actually does end up crossing, though, onto Rochelle there. A little bit of a misplay, but that's not really anything too devastating to worry about.
Right, no, they had no M2s in the Boomer left because they shoved them left and right all the time. There was one M2 too much. Euonym is still having a really great path balls, and in my opinion, they should wait out the event afterwards, because, yeah, definitely don't want to set bonus right now.
Yeah, they were actually quite slow in that beginning alley hit to actually make the way happen. But here comes another attack. Jockey, Hunter with Smoker working the way in. Hunter manages to land. Spit falls a little short. Jockey actually on Nick gets cleared off. And the Smoker will also just have his tongue continually cut here by the survivors. And now he's kind of looking for a backwards pull onto Rochelle. Does not land it, though. And Rochelle will to reconvene with her team here slowly but surely as she works that pan, trying to kill off those common. Their health bonus has dropped to a 583, though. So they are definitely taking quite a bit of chip here, though, in these attacks. Albeit not much, it is eventually adding up. And they still have this Witch to deal with, along with probably another 2 or 3 SI hits.
That's true, yeah. Really gotta ace the attacks right now. Just to, or at least make it like close and just have the same health bonus. That would be good enough for Euonym for now. It's got a nice Skeeter going up as Sir Smoker gets shut down. Boomer's trying to get spawn, but I just missed it. Yeah. Doors open. Cyber's decide to rush it, actually. That's interesting. Silver's going for it. Getting the remote as well. Nice remote there. There's no splitter, so nice shot on it by Euonym.
That was really clutch there by Master Silver. Once again, grabbing that crown. Pretty much the replication of what we saw Hornshin do on the last half. Grabbing that crown before, just manning up and eating the charge to the face. Thankfully, there was no spitting good again, so we might actually still win this round. Spit does go out, but Stars run right past it, booking it towards the safe room. And they're going to make it. They're gonna.
Jockey left. Oh, actually, Jockey landing in Smoker as well. Partial landing. Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage again on the unit. That just dropped the health bonus by at least 100 there.
The caster jinx. We jinxed it.
Jinxed it, yeah.
So they will be able to make it, and they actually did cut down on a lot of the damage, or the lot of harm that could have been done by that huge bonus that Hornshin, or I say Hornshin because I'm so used to saying them, but what a Team Miracle Wipe did make it with. And they're going to be able to make it with a relatively high health bonus still, a 400 to 496 of Miracle Wipe. So they only lost 96 points on that map, and that could have went much worse for them. So coming from last map and this map, it's about a 300, 400 point difference right now for Miracle Wipe.
Yeah, like around 400 points.
All right,
so we're still doing a pretty good job on like staying close for the game at least. They just need like one good map where they Miracle Wipe and just at least make the safe room for the distance points, and they should be like right back even again.
Frying pan.
Yeah. Map 3 coming up right now. We have again a late tank, but yeah, Dawkins just like setting up the tanks for sure. So we'll have the same tanks as in the first game. It's pretty much the same area.
And indeed it is, and yes, that is indeed 45 in chat, guys. The one and only. She has to go to work, though, so she's probably getting ready. Pretty much Caster's Curse. Yeah, that is, that was an excellent example of us. Yeah, that's safe from all they got it. And then just hell unfolds in front of us, and they get, you know, really badly hit.
We're praising them too early.
Yeah, it's just, whatever we say usually goes the opposite way. Like if we say, oh, they're gonna rail down this tank, it's gonna result in like a quad charge with like a quad punch cornering happening. It's like pretty much the worst thing that can happens whenever we try and predict something.
Happens in a lot of games though, not even Left 4 Dead 2, even in like our games. It's just CSGO.
Yeah. But anyway, we will be going live here with the third map. First half, a Miracle Wipe up around 400 points total coming into this, and obviously around 270 currently as it stands in this particular game. But we'll see the push rather safe from all four of them, grouped up together. Charger goes in, does manage to land. That's a nice double cap enemy with the spit going down right on top of it. And that will be Alice bathing in the spit there for quite a while, taking around 25 damage from that, dropping him down to 74.
Almost tri-cap there on the survivors. Some good amount of damage on the trio there. Yeah. Miracle Wipe cleared them pretty fast, not taking any vital damage.
And yeah, as Twitch chat is mentioning, this is pretty much still down to pretty much just one wipe or one really well played tank by Euonym, just to stop them from making the safe and to really claw back the points that they're down right now. But there's another attack coming in the background though. Smoker Song does get broken. Hunter does get shot right in the face by Rochelle. Jockey runs past the doorway, gets mowed down by the Uzi of Alice, and that will be the entire attack over and done with. Spitter going in for the delay spit. And actually Coach manning up and running through it, but he takes about 20 damage doing so.
Doesn't care for the spit, yeah. Other than the spit damage, only some small amounts of tick damage from the smoker. Hunter just got shut down instantly. So did the jockey. Some nice chip damage going out slowly on the survivors. Next text coming up, we got a Hunter charge, jockey, and a boomer. So a nice setup for that, especially when you can spawn on the roof there. Off them. Respawning on the roof. Text going in. Boomer, nice pop there by a trio. Charger going in. And leveled there by Nick. Jockey getting shot. Wow. Nice shot on there for Miracle Wipe. Letting for a small amount there.
This is insane. Like the Left 4 Dead 1 skill of skeeting is just really showing here in Miracle Wipe. I mean, once again, they went under the tag of Liechtenstein for quite some time. This isn't exactly the same tag, but I believe they're all still Left 4 Dead 1 players, and they're feeling right at home. These skeets are insane. Like the hunters just cannot find a single target to land onto. These shotguns are blowing them out of the air, and we'll see a boomer going out here to initiate onto Coach. They might be holding the rest of this hit though. I assume that's the plan here. They're just sacking for probably a hunter or a jockey.
Yeah, Hönchen and Fetzer are from the old Liechtenstein team. Rene is a long-time German mixed player, I believe, and I don't know about Itrio that much, to be honest, because I was gone for a good year.
For some reason, the Itrio rings a bell. I think he was from Liechtenstein. I'm like 99% sure.
Not exactly sure. Back like 2 years ago, he wasn't. I'm quite sure, because I knew the guys pretty good.
Ammo here.
But yeah, anyways. Got a Hunter, Spitter, and a Smoker up for this attack, which is pretty good for the sewer. They could do a lot of damage here. Charger, below. Anna might just go for the DP on the survivors.
I mean, we saw some pretty tricky plays coming out here last half, or last game, I should say, at this specific point. We might be seeing the SI go for a hit right here at the bottom of the hole, which it does look like exactly what we're going to be seeing here. Smoker's going to look for a pull forward, force another survivor down the hole, and then they're going to double charge him back up towards the front of the manhole, or the opening, I should say. And this can be pretty devastating. Coach does have that knife, though, so he can cut this tongue if he drops first. And obviously the knife is a very OP melee weapon. And he's going to drop down. Smoker's looking for a pull here. The tongue does get cut, though. Coach still just swinging away here, trying to cut the tongue as long as he can. The tongue gets cut yet again, gets another shotgun shut off on the SI. And now he does get pulled, though, and there's the spit going down top of it. That is going to be quite a bit of damage going on to Coach. Hunter getting skeeted up top in the meantime. And now Coach getting pulled through the spit down below. A lot of damage onto Rini. And that's going to drop him down to yellow.
Good damage, but I think, in my opinion, Spitter could have pre-spit their blows to force him to go forward. Maybe he missed the cut there, but still good amount of damage on the Coach there. Bring him down towards the bleeding area.
Goodbye, Bay. And yeah, I definitely agree with you. I was waiting for the Spitter to actually pre-spit. I thought the Spitter was actually going to get picked by the shotgun. I thought maybe he was aiming for that in the background behind the SI. But regardless, though, he ended up taking a lot of damage. There was no way of him getting out of that scot-free, I feel, though. So he did what he could with it. And now we see another attack coming in, though. Jockey is cleared off of Nick on the other side of the car somehow, some way. Boomer going out into Rochelle at the back, and that is the Boomer proxying onto one of the alarm cars. Charger also managed to land there on Dallas for a second. But Atreyu does take a actually nice chunk of damage there from that hit. I think the Charger might have gotten a scratch before it actually started pounding away.
It's confirmation from Miracle Wipe member that Atreyu was not a Lich Champion, he was on Team Vertigo back in the days. Just got told, so...
Oh.
It's a mix between just German players, I guess. It's going on right now. Hunter landing on the Alistair for some good amount of damage, bringing him towards the yellow area again. Still landing as well.
I mean, they're getting some
damage going out.
Yeah, they're getting some actual really nice damage here, but still Miracle White faring much better than they did on the previous server, where at this point I'm pretty sure they had one survivor dead, and the other three were really hurting, and they had to kind of just try and rush past the tank, which didn't work out too well, but they will go ahead and draw the crown, or draw the witch now, and she's going to go and climb up the hole in the bridge, but this witch, I'd be very surprised if she lands, as there's three shotguns waiting for her right now, and Rini's not even going to look for any help by her or his survivor comrades. He's going to take the crown himself. But there's a boomer in the background. Get the proxy onto Rochelle. Going to start working in that fire car here in a couple seconds. And tank is also up in the hands of Dawkins.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is a do or die tank for Euonym, because this map is pretty easy to come back. I think map 4 is a bit harder for the survivors. If they wipe you, they could definitely make the comeback happen.
Yeah, this is a big tank now from Dawkins. He has to make some sort of miracle happen here. Either a wipe or a kill out onto one of the survivors. That's a nice car, though. That's going to keep Nick down the staircase, actually. The SI could easily capitalize on this, and actually Dawkins is going to do it himself. He actually misses the first punch on Nick, hits him back up top towards the rest of the survivors. That's a big misplay, though, by Dawkins. There's a jockey out onto Alice, misses the car. That's a double cap happening up front, though. Hunter could go for Rochelle right now. That's a tri-cap happening. Last survivor up in the hands of Rochelle. That's going to be a quad cap with the tank. That's it!
That was so important. Wow, nice SI there from Euonym. Dawkins having a bit of a rough time at the beginning, but SI just helping him out and just getting the wipe here. That was so important for Euonym right there.
That was incredibly clutch by Dawkins and his company. That Hunter really just secured everything up there with that beautiful pounce over the ambulance onto that last survivor that was not Rochelle. And then obviously the tank just turned attention right over Rochelle, hitting her once and then punching her with the car. And that's all they wrote for that chapter. And now we're going to see Euonym in control here. They have a chance to actually make this comeback happen, but it all starts with this first hit. And they have to keep themselves in good measurement going into the tank, and then they got to make safe room. I mean, safe room alone will be another 150 distance points at least onto the gap.
Even if they make a small amount of bonus, they can just tie it at least for map 4.
Yeah. And then we'll be seeing the finale played as well, obviously, since it was playing the first server. The first attack is coming in, though. Hunter Charger working the way in. One Charger does land. Hunter and Jockey not finding targets yet. Now Hunter and Jockey do latch onto the same target, unfortunately. And now everything does get cleared off. For what it was, actually, that wasn't all that much damage. Dawkins taking quite a chunk, obviously, but Knock and Sir could have been much worse onto them. But regardless, we'll see what happens here as they continue away. That was still a brief amount of damage. It took around 45, 50 damage from it.
Definitely. Yeah, it's still not bad. Like, say you just take care of the next attacks pretty well. Like, you can be in good shape for the tank. Would be enough. Like, even if they like be low on health, safe would mean a lot for them. It's gonna right now. Charger whiffing. Boomer getting a nice elbow boom. Smoker just getting shut down pretty much. Hunter waiting on the roof, going for DP. Charger getting a punch there. Hunter going in. Nice skeeter by Sir.
Yeah, I mean, we have to.
Damage.
Yeah, we also have to take into account that Sir is a European player, so he's feeling right at home right now on the server, as he has better ping than he did on his so-called home server with the rest of his teammates. But Nox ping obviously now dropping down into the red, or even more so into the red than it was before, so he's still hurting a little bit. But let's see how that plays into the game here. We might be Sir being designated towards the Hunters, as that might be the best thing to do right now, since he has the lowest ping on his team.
He can definitely do a lot of work for Euonym. Next tag is a Smoker, Jockey, Spirit, and a Boomer. So the worst two you can actually get, but I don't think it's that bad in this area. Jockey getting shot down, Spirit just going for the delay split. Should be much an ace for Euonym there. But just derping around in front. Trying to get the pull there. We're going in. Getting a nice up boom there. Smoker getting cleared instantly. Spitter still can't spit. Going for the delay right now. Almost no damage going out, just a small amount take damage from the Smoker. Euonym's looking pretty good right now. They're almost the sewer part, so yeah. If they take the sewer part well, they could be in good shape for the tank.
Yeah, and then pretty much they just have to try and avoid that car. I mean, that car on the bridge, it's such a hassle, to say the least. It can really just rip you apart if you're staying on top of the ambulance and the tank knows how to work the hittables well enough. Hits it right over the top of the ambulance. There's nowhere for you to dodge off to. And, you know, it can just go really down south really fast. But actually, Jockey going in at the very end of the manhole here. It's probably pretty dark for you guys. I'm going to try and find some more light. But Boomer dropping down, gets a tri-proxy on the 3 survivors down inside the sewers. And now they're going to start making their way up the ladder as the Jockey and the Boomer are both dead. So now they know there's only 2 SI left up here. And let's see what they decide to do.
Definitely go up as soon as possible because they only have 2 spawns up. But the comms are in them a rough time down there. Yeah, like you said, the tank can be really hit and miss in my opinion. Either you fuck up the car completely, sorry for
That's fine.
swearing. But yeah, it's either hit or miss. Either you just fail the car completely or you just get a wipe. But getting a nice double charge here. Wow, that's a lot of damage on the survivors. Nice try get going out.
That was
huge from the wipe.
That was a hell of a clear though by Ellis on the Hunter that actually lashed onto Rochelle. The Hunter brought Rochelle back down the ladder, or at least attempted to, and Ellis cleared the Hunter off as it fell past them on the ladder, because obviously you can shoot off the ladder in Ace mod. But yeah, the health just being decimated for Euonym, and pretty much as we mentioned before, they just got to play for distance right now. I mean, if they can make that safe, that's another 150 points taken off of the Delta, you know, bringing it down to like a 200, 250 score difference, which is probably what they really want here, let alone the health bonus.
Yeah. It's going in. Nice Skeeter going up by Knock there on the Hunter. Getting a shot down there on this ISO. Nice job there by Knock, even having a high ping there.
Indeed, and there's a comment being shot off by Ellis about the tag coach on the back. They do still have these 2 sets of pills left up in their hands. They should have a couple more up in this ambulance. They do find one, and there should be another one for coach.
Yeah. They should be fine for the tank at least. Like, it's really rough playing a long tank there on this map, on this tank, so they should be fine for that. We're just bugging out for some reason. That's weird.
Did it disappear or did it just die off?
I think Sir shot her and she just bugged out for no reason.
Huh.
I guess another L4D2 moment, I guess.
One of those beautiful moments where you just don't know why it happened. But we will see the tank up in the hands of Fates here for Miracle Wipe. Yet again, guys, you guys are watching Euonym hailing from North America, taking on Miracle Wipe of Europe. And it's a best of 2. Obviously, we've already played the home game for Euonym. We're now in the second game for Miracle Wipe as their home game. Nice attack going in the back of though. Jockey grabbing Rochelle, bringing her down the staircase. Hunter tried to work on the way in. Charger managed to get the stumble there onto Rochelle and a punch with it. There's a rock nailing Ellis in the face. It says he skeeted it, but he ate it with his face. What?
I think it happens if you just skeet it right before it lands. It still says you skeeted it, but you didn't. Which is, yeah.
Well, that's
just weird.
That's unfortunate. You skeeted it. Boosh. But Tank's still just pelting rocks towards the survivors. He's playing the bleed game right now because he's still on first pass, 85% rage. So he can afford to just play this bleed game, just let them bleed out and lose as much health as possible. But the attack is going in the back as well, trying to cause some damage here on the survivors. That rock not connecting onto Coach, and the attack has been shut down. So that now they got to play some really hard LOS.
Yeah, this should be second control, and he might have to commit right now. Survivors will still be all fast, so they gotta take care of the tank pretty good. All fast for afterwards. Yeah, tank's punching in the car right now. Taking a sweet time. For this, we got a Charger, Hunter, and Boomer, so nice setup for that. Car landing on the ambulance there. Like, jumping around there. Getting a single boom there on silver. Charger missing there. Hunter landing on top of the ambulance. But that's pretty much all he has. This should be a nice clear there for Euonym there.
Yeah, this should be a dead tank. I mean, he'd go for that car, but he's not going to be able to really get it out of that position in a good way. It's going to be a very nasty... Actually, he almost got on top of the ambulance. He's getting railed down now, though, by those Uzis. That's a nice skeet there by Sir. Beautifully played. And that's a tank at 100 HP, 89 HP. That's a dead tank. And that's still a good 232 HP on Team Euonym. With the 150 possible distance, they're looking at possibly turning it into a positive for them. They could be leading after this map.
They're doing pretty good right now, and there's no SI up right now, so they can push past that area right here. There's actually a set of pillow on the table. I'm not sure if they missed that. That would be unfortunate if they did. Dawkins? Yeah, he has a good eyes. There you go.
Dawkins, the captain of Euonym, finding that set of pills.
One fast step, sir, and they're looking pretty good right now.
Indeed, this means a lot to them because they have to win this game and then the next one to make it in the top 16 guaranteed. So this is literally them putting everything on the line here. Beautiful cut there by Sir on the tongue. Hunter tried to work on the in. Charger doesn't want to land on the Sir, but he actually self-clears himself from the Charger upon the pin happening. And that's also cutting the smoker tongue.
Sir, there from Sir.
Sir going absolutely nuts with that axe. Tongue cut, Charger self clear, and then another tongue cut.
Should be one more attack for you, Miracle Lab, and that should be safe from 4 Euonym. Still sitting on 189 health points, so this could be almost a tying game right there.
Indeed, it could be. They're gonna take the lead here if they make the safe room like this. Well, at least the lead in this specific game. But there will be this last hit coming up. It's going to be a Boomer, Spitter, Charger, and a Jockey. So not that many Kappas to worry about, but there's a little bit of FF going out there from Rochelle onto Else. So that will chip down the HP of actually quite a bit, I think.
He's taking small ones chip damage as well from Rochelle there.
Indeed, Jockey. Oh, good.
They're taking a sweet time there, right there, which is pretty good in my opinion.
This Charger.
Play as safe as possible. It's going right down. Nice level there. Could have shot it. Wow, nice shot down it from Euonym. Holy crap. Spit though.
Yeah, that spit very unfortunate. It does tag both Rochelle and Coach on the tail end of their move into the safe room. Now they will be able to close that safe room door, and they will make it, and they will take the lead here actually by 32 points. Health bonus of 148, so it's going to be 2,156 to 21-24. So they are in the lead in this game. And I'm not too sure what this current score delta is. Does someone remember the score from the first game exactly?
Should be behind by around 50 points. I think they won around 90, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is a really close game.
For some reason, I remember like a 60 or something. I forget, 62? I forget what the exact score difference was in the first game, but this is definitely shaping up to be a good game here. Moving into map 4, and basically both these teams now on the edge because it's virtually tied and only 2 maps left to determine a winner.
This is really a nail biter right there. Him doing a nice comeback there on the map 3, bringing it back on the map 4 there. Getting a huge tank there by Dawkins and ESI. Playing the tank perfectly there as well on the survivor side.
It's really a shame because both of these teams are playing like a top 16. You know, it's just unfortunate that one of these teams are gonna be really in dire straits after this game. I mean, both of them kind of are right now, but it's a shame that they're not going to be in the final 16. Both of them. One of them is going to lose all hope here in this game. Well, actually, no, that is true for the most part because they'd be playing for a tiebreaker if Euonym lost here.
That's true. But I think if Euonym wins here, they should secure a playoff spot because they played a lot of good teams with good resistance. So I think they should make it with this win.
That is true, actually.
Quite sure, but they should make it, I think.
No, you're actually correct. I think they've played all. They played the 2 top seeds, I think. And then they played.
Surprise. They played healthcare professionals.
Yeah, they played 2 of the top 3 seeded teams, so they definitely have a lot of resistance points behind them right now. So yeah, as you mentioned, if they win here, they're pretty much guaranteed a spot for the most part. There's a Boomer dropping in, proxing out onto Nick. Once again, Euonym on the star side. That's a Hunter latching onto Nick as well. Now Coach being drugged into the spit by the Jockey. That's a lot of damage out onto Euonym for that first hit. And that will be them finally clearing everything off, but not before taking around 50 or 60 damage from that first hit. That's very rough.
Nice to get there from Miracle. Pre-spinning in the corner already. It was a really smart decision there. Spending as much damage as possible there. Tanks up in the hands of Hörnchen, which is a really good tank for Miracle because he's having really strong tanks. Overall. I'm just spawning in front of Suri and just trying to distract them as much as possible. Yeah.
I am still... I'm gone.
Go for it.
Oh, no, I was saying I'm still waiting for the day that a team takes one of these cars and puts it behind the survivors and then feeds it through the doorway.
It happened once that I don't know if you know Crocs, he's an old-time player as well, he played with Kakri a lot of times. He brought a car inside a safe room area and actually wiped a team here, so... It is possible, but it's really rare because you really gotta be a bit lucky with the cars here. Tank's going in right now. Get in the corner on Rochelle there, actually spreading damage a bit as well. Jockey landing, Hunter missing, handling as well. Getting Jock outside, nice double punch from Hörnchen. It's almost down, trying to get it clear on the Rochelle there. We'll get it as well, but that's a lot of damage from the Euonym there. Tanks whiffing the punch on the Coach there. There should be another in-cap on the survivors. Hörnchen down to 600 HP. Two survivors still up. They should survive the tank, but they'll take a lot of damage from that.
Yeah, as you mentioned, they should be able to beat this tank here. There's a nice proxy there out onto Nick. The survivors have regrouped, and they should be able to get Dawkins up here with no real foul to death. But, yeah, Hornshin with 200 HP left. Hunter works his way and does manage to land a pounce out onto Rochelle. Not being cleared off right away, but this tank, yet again, doing work. I mean, there is basically no HP left on the survivors. There's another charger. A rock coming from Hornshin from the doorway. Doesn't connect, but that's another incap out onto Coach. Gonna send him black and white upon pickup, but that's a dead tank. But, I mean, he did his job. That is amazing. And we have to see Euonym pretty much mimic that over on their half when the time comes to switch.
Definitely a really good tank though, Engine, doing a lot of damage, having 3 full incaps on the survivor. They only have 1 pills left, so there will be 2 people slow on Euonym, so it's all about distance right now for Euonym. Just get as far as possible.
Yeah, you can't really expect to make this map anywhere. Beautiful pop there by herself. Unfortunately, does proxy onto herself, but that's still a good shot by her to keep her teammates safe on the bottom floor. And now they'll go and pop that last set pulls over on Master Silver as he is black and white. And Charger coming from behind here, looking for a charge. Does land a single double charge out to 2 survivors, that being Coach and Rochelle. Rochelle taking a cap here. Jockey dragging Nick or else forward. Down under. Smoker pulling Nick backwards. That's another big hit coming out here from Miracle Wipe. What is going on here? Miracle Wipe is just relentless.
Incap guy just cleared his turf from Jockey there, otherwise it would have been way more damage than the bonus there. Hunter just jumping behind, trying to get scratches, but just get chipped there. 210 HP. Yeah, Silver is black and white, and Dawkins will be after the incap. We're getting a nice arc boom there on the Nick. Still staying alive. Actually go in any moment. Tech's going right now. Hunter going in, missing the DP. He's getting capped. Jockey getting, just going out. Not a lot of damage, but he's getting in capped. Jockey going in right now, getting him 2 by Sir. And I'm still holding, just trying to push as far as possible.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate for Euonym, but they are still able to make up all of this distance points. So this is still in general giving them the lead, because as it stands right now, I do believe that they're in the lead in total points over Miracle Whip between the 2 games. There's a charger landing out into the survivor up front. Hunter looking for an intercept here. That's a kill on the Master Silver. I don't know why he was so separated up front. There's a charge out onto Rochelle there. Spit goes on top of it as well. That will secure the cap onto her, but I don't know why Master Silver was so far up front being black and white like that. I feel like he should have played closer and gone for distance points.
Definitely a misplay from Silver there, like being all alone there. He could have survived way longer. He was even fast having the pulse there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But still, if they make it to the event, they'll be. I consider it as a good round for Euonym after the tank. Which getting shut down by Nock there. We were missing the arc there. Pre-spawning on the roof, maybe going for scratches there. For the pounds, landing on Dawkins there. Dawkins almost died in the chat. I could get the kill there, but decided not to.
Yeah, we see both Nock and Dawkins sitting on black and white right now, both at 2 wing caps. Charger goes down towards the doorway, does not land anything, though gets killed off. And we might see a team actually be able to press that event button here in a second, which would be very good here for Euonym. But Dawkins down to 1 HP, black and white. His biggest fear right now is a Hunter. Or even a Spit.
Even comments, we just don't see it all.
His biggest fear right now is his team, pretty much.
We're going in. Oh, get the boom on Dawkins instead. Getting the tick from the smoker there. They're just jumping for the points. Ellis getting pulled mid-air, and that's wipe for Team Miracle Wipe.
Indeed, Sir was trying to be a little tricky there. He was going to go touch the white door to gain the max distance for the round. Very smart play by him. I saw him looking right at it. And that will be the wipe obviously going out onto Euonym there by Miracle Wipe. And now Miracle Wipe, they cannot afford a wipe here at this tank, or else they're going to risk being behind by around 250 points or so.
If they wipe them here, they will have the lead by around 200 points. This is like also a really important thing. They really at least gotta do a lot of damage, because if they only on incap, they're in dire trouble, because they didn't make safe for sure.
Uh-oh, Dina. Someone downloading something on your internet? You got robotic-y for a second. Go yell at everyone in your house. Tell them to get off the internet. There's Left 4 Dead 2 to be cast.
It's weird. I don't know. I just had lost for a second there, but I'm fine again, I guess.
Yeah, you sound fine now.
Anyways, yeah, this is an important tank for you right there. Tank's going in right now. He getting pretty much a nice tri-boom they're going out on the survivors. They're some good amount of damage in the survivors there.
Yeah, definitely two stars getting hung up in the spit by the hands of the Common. So Common doing work there along with the spit. It shows just how devastating the Boomer can actually be just by itself, along with its comrade's support of the Spitter. And there's a pause coming in here by Sir. They're probably trying to strategize what to do exactly here. I'm not too sure of who this tank is. I know Dawkins was map 3. Map 1, I think, was Silver.
Map 2 was Silver. Map 1 was, I think,
Knock?
Knock? Map 2 was
No,
Silver
no, no,
for sure.
Sir. I think Sir was 1. Was it? Okay, I know Twitch chat knows. You guys know everything.
I think Sir is map 4. I'm quite sure. I think Knock was map 1, but I think I'm 90% sure. Yeah, I think it should be Sir for this, which is I think good for Euonym because Sir is a really good player and tank overall. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, whoever it is, it's bound to be a very intense tank here. It is actually going to be in the hands of Sir, and with the amount of experience he has in this game, I would feel most comfortable if I was Euonym with him having this tank. I feel like he is the clutch person on this team who just has been in this situation so many times before. And this, can he actually get back up there? No. If he did that, that would be, alright, that's game changing. I never even thought of that. You could actually put the cars on top of each other and jump on top of that balcony and go in from the top. I've never thought of doing that before.
There's a possibility in the alleyway you can jump on some
yeah, that too, actually.
flipping stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the thermostat or whatever.
You can hear that they can jump through the wall, which is like pretty dangerous overall, but he's doing it right, going from the roof there. They cannot chip at all. They have a pretty good setup as well for the room. Maybe not the best because of the smoker, but yeah.
Yeah, the Smoker's not going to be the best choice here, but he's going to go and commit anyway. He gets a nice double punch out on the Coach and Alice to start things off here. Another single punch on Alice. He has a melee on his back now. Turner gets a double punch on him. Hunter runs out to Alice. Charger does get melee. The Smoker pulled to Rochelle up top. That's going to be a whiff on the Coach there with the guitar. There's another punch out on him. Horn should not be able to get that clear on the Hunter. That's an in cap on Alice here. Rochelle about to get in cap there. Horn should having a rough time here with his knife. That should be a melee killer out onto the Rochelle up top. There's another corner on Rochelle though. There's only one survivor up here. Sir could do this. He goes in, looks to a corner on the he missed the punch.
Just whiffs there, that's unfortunate, but still it's a lot of damage on a Miracle Wipe. Almost having 3 full incaps and really being down towards the yellow HP area.
That's very unfortunate though, because the thing is they still have so many pills left in their arsenal that once they get these pickups, they're going to be in really good shape to continue on moving through the map here. That was incredibly close to the wipe though. You couldn't get closer.
They'll have one slow though for sure, because only Fetzer and Hersch are slow and they have 1 pulse left, so yeah. One guy slow for sure, but that's still a lot of damage, and they could definitely wipe them at the event, maybe before even.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely going to probably make it to the event. I don't see anything really deterring them or stopping them from doing it, but there's a Jockey and Hard going in with the smoke at the very tail end. Boomer not even getting anywhere close to landing a boom. But yeah, as I was mentioning, I see them making the event and all touching the white door, so Miracle Wipe should be in the lead again coming out of this map by probably around another 160 or so. I mean, that's just my prediction, though.
Anything can happen, but yeah, you're probably right, but no, the cast occurs, anything can happen.
Pretty much. They're about to, like, fall through the map and just die.
Be surprised, because it's left for the 2.
Hey, it's happened before. I've seen Siraj just sinking through a mysterious sinkhole.
Then it's screaming against on hard rain, we all fell through the elevator and died map 3.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one. But they do still have the switch to deal with, and this could be the breadbasket here for Euonym. This could be exactly what they need to really turn things around. There's a self-incap going out onto Hornshin to give him some more HP to work with. He will go black and white now, though.
Also getting slow today, have 2 people slow now, with Fetzer being close to these 48 HP right now, so he should be close, slow soon as well. They have a pretty good setup for the Witch, in my opinion, with the Boomer and Spitter. They can do a lot of damage, having a Charger and a Jockey.
I mean, this is a very nice hit for this, as you mentioned. I would like to be seeing a Smoker here for that immediate initiation, but there's a Charger working his way in with everything just dogpiling under Rochelle here. That's going to be a most likely incap on a Facer. Indeed, it will be. That Witch is still not started, though, and now all I have is that Boomer and Spitter to work with. There's a draw count, I think, by Rochelle. Yeah, it's actually going onto Rochelle. They won't be able to get the kill, but Rochelle shot the Witch with the pistol while down.
That is smart about the survivors, but yeah.
No, it was smart. That was just funny though, because she was so far away for that one pistol shot to hit the witch. Is like a 1 in 100 shot. That's funny.
Two people black and white though, so they will probably make it to the event.
Yeah, I mean, a spitter could definitely be very devastating right now for them, but they go ahead and shut it down very nicely, and they will be able to make their way up to the top floor. Jockey coming in from bottom, looking for scratch here on the survivors, doesn't find it. Hornshin actually pumps him full of lead, dropping the jockey around 20 HP, or actually no, 120. I mean. And
Just had to go inside there because they could do a lot of damage as well. We'll see what happens.
Hornshin has to be very scared right now. 1 HP, 2 end caps on him. He's black and white. Who else? Facer's also black and white, sitting at 5 HP. So 2 of them within scratch range. A single tick of damage from multiple SI will be enough to come off. Jockey coming from behind here. Boomer to go in. That's a kill out on a Coach here. Charger takes her shell down as well. So now Coach is in cap. The last survivor up is Alice. That's going to be a pounce on him. I don't know if this pistol has enough ammo to actually get the kill. And it's not going to. So that will be a cap and a wipe here. And we're score-wise, I believe Miracle Wipe is back in the lead, but only by like 50 points. This is literally coming down to Parish finale.
Happens rarely, but yeah, really clutch jockey there as well by I think it was Silver who he scratched Hunchin and got the grab on the Renee there, getting the 2 full incaps there. Otherwise, it could have been a bit more points for Miracle Wipe there.
Yeah, speaking of close games on Parish finale, I forget who the other team was, but it was Wombologist with Bravo, Supra. Oh no, it was Bravo, Purple, Swib, and Remix, I think. And I forget who they were playing against, but it was an actual cup match, and Bravo was the last survivor up at the end of this bridge, and he was limping forward, and they ended up losing by like 3 points. It was incredibly. Yeah, I forget who the other team was. I know Twitch chat's gonna say it, but I forget who it was. I was actually talking with Rails about it at the beginning of this week when we found out it was Parish. I can't remember the name.
Chat, so Super, let's go. You know it for sure.
Yeah, Super's got to know. You got to remember Bravo just throwing, unless you were on Apollyon at that point. But I think you were on Bravo's team for that. He very well actually could have been on Apollyon's team. But regardless, it was an incredibly close game, and this is like the exact mirroring of what we're seeing right now. Just an incredibly close game going into that last map. So, around a 50-point delta. If I could find someone who knows the exact scores, I can actually give you guys an exact score line. I didn't take a screenshot, though. I know the teams did, but I don't really want to break concentration. People are saying a 58-point game.
58-point game, so...
Okay.
58-point lead right now, or first game?
I think overall, because I believe the other one was like 60 points lead.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Wow, this is really close. Damn.
Let's let him know we're here.
But here comes the first hit in here for Miracle Wipe. They're not going to be able to find that Hunter with the Spit inside of it. Spit did miss quite a bit, though, so Nick's going to be able to walk right out of it with only taking about 2 ticks of damage worth of damage. 2 ticks of damage worth of damage. Got it. But, yeah, so they're going to go ahead and set off the event now. They're starting as a sack, obviously, for those spawns they want at the hole. And they have that Jockey Charger so far. Now they're probably looking for a Boomer and a Smoker. Boomer for the distraction and the just general disturbance in their lines. And they got exactly what they're probably looking for here.
Death Touch could mean the game here right now. This could be a really game changer.
If you're Euonym right now, that is the last thing you want. You're gonna risk not shooting anything else just to hunt down that Charger and kill him. You're gonna risk a death the jockey. You're gonna risk a ledge hang by the smoke. You're gonna risk a double proxy off by the Boomer. You just don't want to eat the death charge, and they will be able to hunt down. Actually, beautiful smoker spawn, very cheeky. I've never seen that smoker spawn before. He was so far deep inside of that actual hole in the bridge, but they still have the Charger and jockey, the key players here.
Rush right now because the boom is wearing off right now. They can see again. They should go right now because spawns are coming up again, and it could be really devastating right now.
Yeah, they gotta be a little more aggressive here. Jockey moving his way in along with the Charger. Looks like they might elect to come in from behind. Spitter throws his Spit down. Euonym backing up completely, not opting to reset yet again. Hunter latch on the Nick though, and does get cleared off. Jockey's in a really bad spot. He's probably gonna get killed off here in a second. Taking a latch chip, doesn't kill off. Now the last SI up is that Charger, and I don't know if he has what it takes to really land this charge. He is all alone, taking a lot of damage. Gets killed off. Yeah, Alice put himself in a really bad position there, and he almost ate it.
Good take there, even though they took some small amount of damage, but hey, better than death in my opinion. Smoke actually going in alone, just wasting himself for some reason. Trying to get a ledge hang there, but yeah. Nice ARP going out there from Rene. Hunter pre-spawning in the back, just jumping around. Trying to get the DP. Missing it there by an inch. Yeah. And Arnold Silver, that's a lot of damage. He's stuck in the truck there.
Indeed it is. That's, well, as you mentioned, a lot of damage with this dead spit as well going on to him. So doubling the damage that he was taking by the spit. And it's going to drop him down into the yellow. He's going to be forced to pop his set of pills. Yet again, they don't have any pills left on, or any more pills that they'll be finding throughout this map, except for the van up ahead by the tank, which will hold 4 pills all the time. But here goes a charge down the ramp. Not going to find any survivors to lock it onto, though. And Jockey getting shut down just as well. So only SI up now is going to be that Hunter and the Smoker, I believe.
Going in, landing for a split second there, but just getting shut down instantly. Smoker didn't even spawn, so should be the tank spawn for Euonym right there. Still looking pretty good overall.
Indeed they are. They're going to continue footing their way through the map here, shooting the common that are trailing from behind, and the tank should be up here in a couple of seconds. And indeed, there it is. First SI hit up for this tank. Along with it will be a Spitter Smoker and the charge. Oh my god! I thought that was a death charge. Oh my god, that was close. So it was a 60, no, 70, 74?
See, wait. Yeah, 74, you're right, 74, yes.
So with this map, what were they, 16 up? So yeah, it was around a 58. Yeah, chat was right.
South to lose control right now. Taking smallest chips. Hunter is pre-spawning in the roof, trying to distract as much as possible.
And the thing is, if you are Euonym right now, do you just push forward and just try to get the distance and force this tank to commit here? But attack going in, nothing landing just yet. The Hunter finally does find a land. Smoker grabbing Charger, or grabbing Coach, and a lot of punching going on. But yeah, if you're Euonym, do you risk just pushing forward and trying to grab those little bits of distance points and like trying to take the lead?
So, in my opinion, like this tank is not hard if you don't jump and eat a death punch. So they can LS him right now, but they're still giving him LS for some reason. They should just LS him right there, so he'll lose all the control.
Yeah, now they're finally starting to play the LOS game, dropping him down. They would be able to probably get him down close to second pass though, but they're gonna come out of spawn or come out of hiding a little too early. Boomer looking for a spawn right in front of the van. Hunter, Jockey working their way in from behind. Boomer lands a single boom out onto Rochelle here. Hunter, Jockey both get obliterated though. Jockey actually still alive for some reason. I thought he died off there for a second, but does get cleared off immediately. Now the Stars can go back to LOSing here as they kill off these common, but for some reason Alice isn't in hiding just yet, and Rochelle is also peeking out. All right, there we go.
Watch out for the hitbox rocks on Coach here. Tank can still hit him there, so gotta skeet those. Losing him now, he should go second pass any moment. Yep, there you go. Second pass.
They're doing okay so far. Probably another 2 attacks and they would force the commit here. Dawkins down into the yellow now. That's worth noting. So he'll need to pop his set pills actually stay faster. Smoker and Hunter working their way in. Both get obliterated though. Charger working his way in from behind. Almost landing the death charge on Rochelle. And they go right back to hard LOSing. And Face is going to start just melting here rage-wise.
They're all hiding. He might even go. He's going for the cars right now. If he's not careful, he could go AI at this point. But nah, yeah, he's watching out for that. Not right now.
Now I did hear there is something going on with the cars where they're only doing 10 damage a hit.
So Visor fixed the last up to the nace, but I think it wasn't in change logs.
Oh, okay.
They're getting shit pretty hard, and they have a really bad setup, in my opinion, for this tank. Smoker, Boomer, and a Jockey. He's on to 80 HP already. Tank's whiffing the call all the time. Going in right now. Support's going in. Tank's almost dead. Tank is dead. Wow, only a pull on the pulse there. This is huge for Euonym right there.
That is absolutely massive, and albeit that Ellis did take a lot of damage there from that hit because he got smoked and then the Boomer was just going ham with the punches on him, or the scratches, that's still the best case scenario if you're Euonym. You had one person take a lot of damage, not even the damage bonus was inflicted damage upon. So you're sitting high and mighty right now, damage bonus still at 100%, HP 48%, you have an 816 total health bonus. And in a virtually tied game, that's a massive feat.
Taking so much pressure now on the Miracle Wipe, they really gotta do damage at this point.
They need a kill. This health bonus is so massive, they need a kill. Charger coming in though, along with his Jockey. Jockey gets shut down though. Charger goes in, but gets destroyed by the 2 shotguns of Nick and Coach. Hunter cleared off. Spit misses, and that is going to be a free bridge here for the survivors. One hit separates them from the helicopter.
Just unfortunate for Miracle Wipe. They had a really rough setup for the tank with the jockey and the smoker and the boomer. Jockey was chipped already before the tank even went in, and that was like, yeah, that was a bit of badass I played by Miracle Wipe there. Yeah, Euonym doing a really great job there. Smoker whiffing there on the survivor. Jockey's going in. Like Smallman's shit, almost being dead, down at 40 HP. First pushing forward. But getting a nice. Oh my god! The invisible wall just saved Sir right there, otherwise it would have been a death.
I really thought that Ellis was about to eat it, and I don't know when this tank is going to spawn here, but I'm actually wondering if he's going to go the lower route. He could actually manage to cut the stars off here if the SI can hold them back a little bit longer, but no, that tank is so far out, I don't think it's going to be possible for him to actually catch up to the survivors at this point.
630 bonus on the Euonym right there. This is huge, and there's only 2 spawns left. Spirit and the Boomer, wow, worst possible case you can get right there. This should be the chopper for Euonym. Spirit even misses there on that. Wow, this is huge.
Yeah, that's massive, and if you're Miracle Wipe right now, you gotta be sweating. That is something you did not want to see at all happen. That is a massive health bonus. That
Euonym towards 3,710 points lead. Wow.
So, what is the point differential as it stands right now? 1,220, I believe.
Let me get my calculator out 1 second.
I believe it's 1,220. So if you take away the 50 that they were in the lead by, or no, they were in the lead by about 70 after the first game. So, what was it? What did I say? 1,220. So 1,150
to reflect the health bonus, or have a bit less than that.
So there's like an 1,150 point deficit right now for Miracle Wipe. So they have to make the boat. This is worth, what was it, 600? Or was it?
For bonus they had, they need like around 550 to win the game.
Yeah.
550 is the point for what they need, which is possible. Like this
Yeah.
tank is not that hard, but yeah, we'll see how it goes right there.
This is a very, very close game, guys. Yet again, thank you all very much for tuning in. All 160 of you. You're watching a butt clencher right now as Team Euonym take on Team Miracle Wipe. NA versus EU. Literally was a 58-point game coming into this final map, and Euonym just blew it open. But it's still well within Miracle Wipe's realm of doing, as they only need a 580 health bonus or so. But first that coming in here, nothing really coming from it. Spit goes out in front of the safe room. Charger, Jockey trying to work together. Jockey grabbed a little bit of a ride there on the coach, but everything else is just not having any luck. And that will be the first stack over and done with for Miracle Wipe.
Let's get across the goddamn bridge.
Now we're going towards the first death choke on this map, which could be, like I said, the game changer again. Miracle Wipe beat the death here. This is pretty much GG at this point.
Yeah, if they eat an in cap, that's pretty much it as well. If that damage bonus starts getting worked on, that's a big problem.
The death choke, we have a smoker, 100 charge, and a spitter, so a really nice attack for that hit over here. Actually decided to go right now. Charger getting cleared instantly. Smoker, wow, that's a nice ace there from Miracle Wipe.
That was beautiful. That is exactly what they need. And I mean, we've seen absolutely beautiful aces coming out from Miracle Wipe so far in this game. They've had just some amazingly strong survivor play, especially in regards to skeets on hunters and jockeys. So I expect nothing less from them, because once again, they're seasoned veterans. They can hold their own. They can keep their composure when put in situations like this. And, you know, we could definitely be seeing it come down to the last hit here. They could literally be virtually tied health bonus-wise going into the end. But regardless, another attack looking to come in here. Jockey, Hunter working away from the back. Boomer, Spitter from the front. Hunter latches onto her coach. Jockey onto her shell. Spit goes on top of nothing. We'll get a tick or two onto Ellis, but that will be all she wrote for the hit. Boomer spawning up top, gets a single boom out onto Ellis, and that will be the end of that hit.
I think it was a smart idea by Euonym to go early on that hit, because they wouldn't expect it, but like, Miracle Wipe just countered it pretty nice, just acing the attack there. Because I think damage is more important right now than the death, because like, getting a death against good teams is pretty rough.
Yeah, you can't really expect to land a charge and not to be cleared at some point in the actual length of the charge. That's why you need some really tight SI, chemistry to work together. You need to have a jockey distraction, a smoker go for the pole, and then Charger take that smoke target. But speaking of which, there's a double cap happening there, but a brief second. Charger goes in, lands a double charge on two sides, but once again, see the Charger get cleared right away, and there's just no way for an actual pound to go out. Miracle Wipe just on top of the charges.
Miracle Wipe looking a bit better than Euonym before the tank, with all people being around the 70 HP area. No one taking pulse yet. Yeah, we'll see. Come down to the final tank. Tank is up in the hands of Silver.
Indeed. So,
Awesome.
if you're Sylph right now, you gotta be sweating. This is pretty much do or die for your entire team and possibly their tournament life. Getting in though, if they do win next week, they're more than likely gonna get a tiebreaker spot in the top 16. But you know, you don't want to leave it to a tiebreaker. And if you're once again, if you're Silver, your butt's clenched right now. You're looking for a wipe, and you need some big damage at the very least.
Instantly, LS in the tank. LS already dropping there, so yeah. Silver might have to commit anytime soon there. Small monster chip there. Oh, just decided to drop for some reason. So going in right now, Rocket getting cleared, everything's getting a nice rock there though on Arena. Getting his rage back, that's really important for Euonym right there.
Yeah, that was a very nice rage rock, as you mentioned. He will go ahead and rotate backwards through the map, though, and climb back on top of the bridge. He will be down to 85% rage. Still dropping, though. Gonna toss another rock towards his heart, but it does get broken up by the bus. And, yeah, he's back down to 65% rage yet again. And they have to keep working away at Team Miracle Wife. They're now at a 983 health bonus. And once again, you got to assume that another no-hitter might be coming out here for Euonym with this tank if they go ahead and backpedal just like they did on the previous half. Charger goes in, though, doesn't find any charge. Rock goes in, gets heated. Charger grabs a couple punches. Hunter lands out onto Ellis. And that will be the attack over done with. This tank getting in a bad spot, though. Tank's Rock getting seated. Tank being pushed down now, though. And he's going to take a bit of chip here as he tries to rotate back on top of the bridge.
Could be a huge boomer now by Dawkins if he land this. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the spawn. It could have been clutch there. Yeah. Oh, Dawkins, that boomer could be really bad right now for Miracle Wipe. Actually blocking this one. That was just so close there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they're still up in the 900s on the health bonus, and this tank really needs to start doing more damage. That rock's so close, nobody was looking at it. But now this tank's going to start taking even more chip here, down another 800 HP damage-wise. And he's just getting massacred right now. Time climbing up the ladder, taking another 1,000 chip. This is bad. He's down to 3,700 HP, and he's losing it right now.
Nice pop there by Hunchin on Dawkins there. This is looking grim right now for Euonym. Silver's down to 3.5k HP. If he doesn't go for the car, he will not reach them at all. He's going for the cars right now, because otherwise he will not reach the survivors. Setup's coming up. We got Jockey Hunter, and the last one's coming up any second for the tank. A Charger. A nice tank in there for the tank. Put it out. Within the car a bit there. Yeah, thanks. Leaving the car, going in right now. Support's going in. Try getting the punch, missing the charge on the survivors. Hunter landing. Rocky landing as well.
No!
Death on the Rennie! This is the game. Wow.
What a death punch. That is heartbreaking. Rennie literally standing on top of the pile right next to the freaking, like, the guardrail. Oh my god. He didn't even jump. He was just staying on top of the pile that elevated him a little bit too high, and he ended up eating it. No.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That could have been a really close game again, because they still have a 550 bonus, so that would have been a nail biter right there.
They would be winning if that wasn't a death punch. The health bonus as it stands at a 518, they would be up around like a 650 or something. This would be incredibly close. What? Oh my god.
Plus, he's spoiling the chat. Oh wait,
Lus knows what happened. Someone told him.
really?
Someone told him. Look.
Oh, come on, guys.
Oh wait, no. They have Dawkins stream, which isn't set on the delay. That's why.
Yeah, right.
Freaking
Yeah.
Lust and Spiritual. Oh, you guys are ruiners. Oh my god. What a game though. That's so unfortunate. Double boom going out on the survivors, gonna cause a bit of a stumble here. Hunter and Jockey working their way and look for a double cap here. They do manage to secure it. Jockey bringing Nick forward here. A little bit of common hold up there onto Ellis. What a game.
Still a pretty close game, even if they make it, it would be like 150 points difference at most. What a nail biter.
Literally, if you add the 70 some odd points that they were up by, it's literally a 100-point game right now, heading towards the helicopter. If the coach didn't die, it would have been virtually tied. That is insane that it would have came down to literally this hit right here. That's nuts. What a game. Like, hats off to both teams, both Miracle Wipe and Euonym. Just incredible.
Euonym bringing it back on the UA server there. With some really important tanks there. By Dawkins map 3 and the tank here on map 5 there from Silver. Well played to both teams there. Really enjoyed it.
That was unbelievable. I'm 99% sure that Euonym won this game by like 120 points or something. It was literally that close.
Yeah, they won Braun. Like, yeah, okay, it was 190 points. Yeah, wow. What a game.
That's incredible. Hats off to both teams. That is amazing. Oh, God, that's incredible. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and God, I don't even know where to go from here. That was just back and forth non-stop. Like, seriously, that was huge. But yeah, so obviously Team Euonym will take that W there, so they will be keeping their dream alive of securely winning a spot into the top 16 here as they move to a record of 4-2. So yeah, as the scoreboard does come up, you see Euonym and Miracle Wipe down at the bottom, second slot from the bottom. Euonym sitting at a record of 3-2. They're going to go to 4-2. Miracle Wipe now move to 2-4. So pretty much, unfortunately, Miracle Wipe is out of the tournament. I don't believe there's any way for them to actually come back in unless a couple teams drop out of the top 16 and we can get them back in. But so unfortunately, they're out of the tournament. That's the end of the road for them. Hopefully, they still play next week. And we'll see Euonym continue on the road, moving up to 4-2 win-loss record. And next week is pretty much do or die for them, as well as whoever pretty much they're facing off against, because the team that they'll be facing should also be a 4-2 team.
Could be even us if I'm